On Christmas Eve, I bought a Metro, or a Rover 111, and I fairly quickly discovered it wasn't running properly. The question is, why? I'm showing you the rev counter, and the rev counter kind of isn't there, is it? So I'm actually showing you the temperature gauge and the fuel gauge, neither of which will be of much interest to you or help with diagnosing the issue. Let's have a look under the bonnet instead. And here we see the mighty K-Series 1.1 that sounds a bit asthmatic. Oh, and now it's completely died. Now, it should be noted that I haven't got a clue what I'm looking at. I mean, that's the battery. I know that. That's where you put the windscreen washer in. And that's about my lot. Are those plug leads? Not a clue. Not a clue. Something is clearly very amiss. It's shaking like a shitting dog, and I don't know how to help it. Oh, it's a 5-cylinder model. There you go, I didn't know that. I mean, it's got a battery, it's got screen wash. What else could it need to lead a happy and fulfilled existence? I don't know. So, if anybody out there knows more than me, please help. What is wrong with this little Metro? Could this be the issue? This green thing in a black hat? Or could it be this amplifier? Could this amplifier be playing up? So, it won't tick over properly, or it struggles to tick over properly. There's an absolute loss of power, and it feels like it's misfiring and dropping a cylinder. Ticking over slightly better now, but you know, nowhere near correctly. And it should be noted that this is not a car that has been abused or neglected. It has covered just 21,000 miles and has a full service history. But the interesting and relevant things to look at are the service records, the recent service records. So, in June of this month, and only a couple of 100 miles ago, the car had a 400 quid service, and they were investigating a lack of power, checked and found crack in distributor cap, replaced distributor cap, plug leads and rotor arm. And it wasn't cheap. But then the year before, in October of 2022, and 1,000 miles ago, if that, another service had been done, and it had plugs, rotor arm and distributor cap. So what's going on? Now, obviously the sensible thing to do is to just take it down to the chaps at the local classic car specialist garage and get them to have a look at it. But two issues with that: one, it costs money; two, they're fully booked up for the next few weeks. And another thing is, I'm a YouTuber, and that would just be too easy and wouldn't create very good content. So instead, in the meantime, in the interim, I will throw it over to you mechanics or armchair mechanics, or just people with very strong opinions, or those who just want to take a wild guess. What's going on with the car? It's been serviced, it's had all of those electrical parts replaced twice very recently, and it's not running correctly. Any ideas? Lewis Hamilton needs your help. Oh, Lewis Hamilton is the name of the car, by the way, because the original owner, who had the car very long term, 25 years, something like that, was indeed a Mrs. Hamilton. And, you know, as we all know, the son of Mrs. Hamilton is called Lewis. So, one of my subscribers, I think it was Pingu Concord, named him. But whatever his name is, he needs some help.